of the places that he's gone and the people that he met and where these stones come from. So we really have the opportunity. It's almost like, whoa, I don't know that I want to go there near those snakes that we just saw, but it's like we have the opportunity to travel the world. But now we're going to start our 5 and 5. Okay, we are going to start with earrings, gorgeous earrings. We have Charoite. This is crazy that we have Charoite and Thuolite. We took these from $99 to $49. They're under $10 on your charge card to be able to bring them home. Jay, tell us, I know we've only got a few seconds, but tell us the story.
Okay, so you got Andean blue and you've got Thuolite. This is, as far as I know, we have an exclusive on this right now. In fact, we're working with the miner on this year's production as we speak. This is a very rare, unusual, unique material. It only comes from one place in the world, on a farm in Norway. And then, of course, Russian Charoite. This is all, what makes the Charoite so special, this is AAA grade Russian Charoite. This is crazy. And again, you know, like, this 5 and 5, you're always getting below cost, okay? That's what they do. These are very, very limited. On Orshido, you know what I love about this? Look how they hang, okay? I designed these, and I kind of got this idea when I was in Europe, and I saw a lot of these kind of pendulum designs.
Yeah.
And so I did my own little special thing on it.
Yeah, okay. Now we're moving on to the second of our 5 and 5. Now this is interesting. This is button fossil coral. It comes with the 30-inch chain. The pendant itself is 1 3/4 by 1 3/16. That is an Italian chain too, by the way. But I've never, Jay, I don't know the story here. And we took this one.
This is a fossil, 30 to 50 million years old.
Whoa.
30 to 50 million years old. If you're a fossil collector, comes out of Madagascar. A friend of ours collects these. They go, you know, they go around and they actually find them and collect them. That he specializes in fossils. But you're wearing something that literally 30 to 50 million years old. And also look at the length of the chain on this, right?
30 inches.
And this is like a hot thing.
From $114 to $57.90.
What would you pay just for the chain?
Well, exactly. Or the fossil. I mean, you think about it, it's coral. It could have been there when the megalodons were swimming around.
Actually, they were. That's when they were developed.
Crazy. Okay, now how about this Azure Peaks turquoise ring? This is going to go quick. We took this beauty from $119 to $59. On Flex paid $11 and change. Wow, look at that one. That is pretty.
Another gallery edition. Here again, you know, originally the original price was more than fair, but these are really totally gallery editions, and it's just a great look, and it kind of speaks to our art because these aren't standard cabochons. Do you realize that? These are all freeform, so they're all individually hand cut, and then they cut the cabochon and then we build the silver around it. So really one-of-a-kind looks, you know, very, again, something like this, where would you see it? You'd see it in a gallery or a jewelry store or a crossover bridge store.
Okay, we're going to move right along. I'm going to leave this one on until it sells out. That is so pretty. But now, Jay, another beautiful turquoise piece. We did this one at $169. We have taken $110 off this price. This is Kingman turquoise. Wow.
Okay.
And you're getting a really cool chain on this one too, by the way. Adjust from 18 1/4 down to 22 inches.
You know, and this is some of the last of the Kingman that I have. The Kingman mine is still in operation. We haven't bought any for about 5 years. So when this was purchased at least 5 years ago minimum. This material right now, just the material alone, you'd pay 3 to 5 times more money for it. So what I like about these are all natural nuggets. All we've done is cut them in half. There's no two of these that'll be alike. So every one of those is custom made just for the nugget. So you'll have that look, but they're all freeform shapes.
So pretty. Okay, we're gonna move right along to our very final one of our 5 and 5, and this is Malachite. This is the only piece of Malachite that I've seen for the whole visit. This from $179 to $59. We took $120 off the price. On Flex paid $11.98. Okay, come on now. malachite in a necklace and a pendant for $59, Jay.
Well, you know, here again, you couldn't even cut the beads for the necklace portion of this. And this, it's very contemporary, and we have a lot of people that are asking. I tend to, if you've ever noticed, my designs are a little bit on the big size, right? I like go big or go home.
Yeah,
that's my thing. Go big, go home. This is kind of as customers request that are wanting something a little bit more on the petite side. And this is petite for us, is probably gigantic for most people. Okay, so I just like this, a very contemporary, modern look in, and this material comes from the Congo, the Belgian, well, it used to be Belgium Congo, now it's Republic of Congo.
Okay, everybody's asking about my necklace. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you all, this is coming up, and avoid the rush. We have a special on the largest aquamarine necklace that we have ever offered. This is a big customer pick. In fact, I think it's a perfect 5-star. We did this, Jay and I sold this out in 2 minutes. We did it at $139. Sold it out in 2 minutes. We had 2,200 of these. We were able to bring back a few of these. I actually brought this back for Host Pick, and we did it at a fall price, so we could also do it today at a fall price. It's $99. Now tell me you wouldn't pay $99 for a pair of aquamarine earrings, but then you gotta think how much aquamarine is in this gorgeous necklace. And it's not that barely there blue. This is that really icy blue that every aquamarine wants to look like, and it is gorgeous. So March ladies, or just collect, this is fine jewelry. I've gotta be honest with you, if there was a gold clasp on this and we put this in a high-end gallery, I mean, I don't even want to say what it could sell for, because that's the only thing that's missing is the 14 karat gold. This is fine jewelry. There is no question about it. We're doing it on FlexPay for you for under $20. That's going to be coming up. If you own that too, I would love, love, love to hear from you, but we're going to go ahead, we're going to move on because this will be coming up here in just a second. And my earrings will be on right after that. So you get the item number for those. They're 82396. If you want the earrings, 83296. But now we're gonna do brand new lapis and turquoise. Now the interesting thing about this is you're getting this awesome strand of lapis mixed with the gorgeous turquoise. In this case, this is turquoise heel turquoise, but then you're also getting the beautiful pendant. Now my suggestion to you would be, and this is just a suggestion, grab this one, especially because we took it from $184 to $159. It's on FlexPay for under $32. But look, if you want to layer, are you kidding me? How great. That necklace is $69.
And then you could actually wear the necklaces, and if you have the collar, you could take the pendant, put the collar and wear it up, right?
You could, but that angel peak, that's $69. So for an additional $69, you can layer like you've been put together by a stylist. Jay, that is awesome.
You know what number one is, well, the pendant and the necklace that's one thing right there, but you got that really, really super high grade lapis, got that beautiful pendant that will come off, but we're using the best grade of lapis that we currently have, and also it's got that turquoise hill incorporated in it. I love that turquoise hill. If you really didn't know, I mean, I think it has a parity with Sleeping Beauty. It has that clarity to it, that natural high blue, even more so than a robin's egg blue. It's like almost like an electric blue on that. And then just the overall design on this. Again, you've got a custom made, handcrafted sterling silver setting, the pendant, and then every one of those is what we do is we kind of do everything in reverse. Most people make the silver part and they'll cast it, and then they cut the stones to fit. With our silversmiths, what we do is the lapidaries, they cut all the cabochons and everything, they lay them out on a design board, a pattern, and then the silversmith individually hand fabricates each sterling silver piece based around the size of the whatever the cab. In this case, the hearts, the cubes, the squares, all put together. And then again, one of the things I love about this, you just can't go wrong with mixing nice lapis and nice high blue turquoise. You just can't go wrong. They just complement each other so well. And you have turquoise, which is one of the more rare materials that you're going to find on planet Earth. And now you're pairing it with lapis, which is even rarer than turquoise, if you think about it. So you have something that's even rarer in turquoise and turquoise paired together.
By the way, we're gonna wrap this one up. I know we have lots of you who are shopping, so bear with us. We will get you taken care of. I shouldn't have mentioned that aqua because I'm kind of created a little chaos in here. But that makes it fun. Okay, we do have an update for you. Our fossil pendant sold out. That is so cool that you got that. That is so neat. And then also the malachite is gone.
Deals.
But everybody's asking about my earrings. Okay. Oh, actually the heart earrings first. Okay. So here's a look at lapis and turquoise heart earrings. From $69, we took those to $62.50. They're $12 and change on your charge card, $10 and change if you're using your HSN charge card. But the earrings that I am wearing, you are gonna flip. I'm gonna show them real quick on my ear. Now I'm wearing the turquoise version, but they come in a lot of different gemstones. And the fact that we've been able to do this at well under $100, I mean, you can see how long they are, and they hit you right at the perfect place on the jawline to almost give you like a facelift kind of look. So we're gonna show you all of the gemstones that we have available, give you all the information because everybody's been asking about them. We have Santa Rita turquoise, we have lapis, we have malachite, and we have red coral. They're supposed to be $89. We are doing for $69 today, and they're available on FlexPay at $13 and change. But I am telling you, they are so good looking, and they were appraised at $145. So I'll show them one more time before we move because so many people have been asking. So we appreciate you noticing these earrings. Here's just a quick little look at those earrings, but they're coming up, but you can get your choice early because we have like maybe 400 or so in each one. But we're gonna move now to the aquamarine necklace. I'm gonna have to take mine off, I guess. I'll take mine off so I can show it. But Jay, I am just, okay, so we had someone say they own this, but it came with studs. That's actually a different one. This is bigger, believe it or not. This is bigger than the one that you have that came with studs. This is the biggest, the boldest aquamarine necklace.
The biggest size round bead graduate we've ever done. The other one was a today's special.
And it was smaller and faceted.
Yeah, it's smaller and faceted.
This is smooth, and smooth meaning not faceted. This is out of this world gorgeous. It is a perfect 5-star customer pick. That is the highest rating that you can give anything. This is the color that aquamarine wants to be. It is that perfect powder blue. It's not white blue, it's ice blue. It is the color that aquamarine should be. And when we brought this out, we actually brought this out at $139, sold over 2,000 of these, sold out in 2 minutes. So we have worked since that time to be able to bring this back. We brought it in close enough to host pick that I was able to maneuver a $99 price point. I can tell you, we will not be doing that price point again. It's $40 off and it's under $20 to bring it home. Ladies, you will not like this one, you will love this. And honest to goodness, oh my gosh, our producer is saying we are very busy. And Anna Carlson says she has it, she loves it because it's her birthstone. Words cannot impress upon you how great this is at any price point. And I said this earlier and I truly believe it. If we had put a gold finding on this, meaning a gold clasp on this, this could be in the finest, the nicest, the highest in jewelry stores in the world. In fact, you know that store where everything comes in a beautiful blue box. They had, what was it, Jay? Probably, I don't know, it was probably 3 years ago that I saw it. They had a smaller, smooth aquamarine necklace with a gold clasp on it. And it wasn't a little bit more than this. It was exponentially more than this, but it wasn't any nicer. The beads were not any more beautiful. This is just something, honest to goodness, the fact that we can do it is amazing. And if you are a lady who loves classics, if you're a lady who loves soft colors, if you want something that you will be blown away with, this is the natural color too. This is the way, you can see, this is the way aqua comes out of the ground, and this is the natural color. Now, to get beads that large, and the very largest bead is a 14 millimeter, just for comparison's sake, a normal pearl is a 6 millimeter. That is a 14 millimeter bead, and the smallest it gets is 7 millimeters in the back. So these are huge beads, but Jay, I'm sorry, I'm gonna let you talk about this, but I get so excited about this one because I love it.
Well, here's the thing with aqua. I just, I've worked with it on and off in my career, but normally with aqua, I've always had to stay away from it. And the reason is because it's so expensive. The rough material's very hard. I never even considered ever even thinking about doing a necklace before. We found this comes from a very small deposit founded by sheer luck. They literally walk in, it's a trail. It's about approximately, they give it to me in meters, but it figures out to about 25 miles. They'll walk in, this is all mined by hand, pick, shovel, pry bar, and then they backpack all the rough out. And the reason I think that you're seeing this quality of material is because if I had to carry rough material in a backpack 25 miles down, except at least you're going downhill, down a small trail, I'm going to take really nice material, right? I'm not
right.
I'm going to leave.
If you're hiking it.
So what they do is they actually do what we call cobbing. So they cob the stone and they only bring down the higher grades. And that's why we're able to do what we're doing here. This is the very first time. This is all natural, okay? Natural color. We have not done anything to this. There's no enhancement process to this. But it's just so rare that you can find aqua material in this grade and this color, and that's another thing with aqua. This is the actual blue. A lot of the aqua is so washed out that it almost looks white. You don't have the blue, so you're getting a really nice fine grade of aquamarine and this by far is the largest beaded necklace, round beaded necklace that we've ever cut of anything in this grade of aquamarine. So you're getting that beautiful presence, but it's kind of a standalone piece that's just not going to sit in your jewelry box, right? It's something that you can just wear by itself if you want. If you just want to wear aqua for the day, if you just want something soft and subtle like a nice soft blue, but this is also something that layers with almost anything. You can layer, it layers beautifully with turquoise, it layers with lapis. There are so many different things you can combine it with. But if you just, I think it's really important if you don't have it, if you're gonna start your jewelry collection, you're working at it, always have those things that are basics, right? Like just a green turquoise, blue turquoise, something black, a nice black onyx or a black obsidian, a coral, a nice coral necklace, aquamarine, a sapphire, ruby, all of those are great.
And the beads, or the look of the beads, this is like aquamarine pearls. We are very busy, so I appreciate your patience. Gals, I promise you, if you're kind of on the edge of your seat, you're thinking about this one, listen, it is a perfect 5-star customer review. You can read the comments on this. Some of the comments were even more impressive when I got it home, and I think you're gonna believe that. Because as you see it on the screen, we have bright lights here in the studio. I mean, very bright. Sometimes it's like sitting on the face of the sun out here. Jay and I get very warm. But that's what happens in television studios. You have bright lights. Helps the people look better, thank goodness. But it doesn't necessarily help the jewelry look better because sometimes if it's a lighter color, it washes it out a bit. But the point is you're getting aqua. You're getting blue beryl, which is the brother to the emerald. Emerald is a green beryl. Heliodor is a yellow beryl. Morganite is a pink beryl. So it's pretty good company, that family that your aquamarine is in. And aquamarine is not an inexpensive gemstone. If we took one of these beads, any one of the beads would be able to make several rings. And if set in gold or even set in silver, the rings would easily sell for this price. But yet you've got to think about the mass amount of aqua that you're getting in this. We have just about 90 seconds remaining to shop here. I'm just thrilled that we have enough of these to do a full presentation, and at under $20, or better yet, if you're using that HSN charge card, $16.65. You can get it home and see it. In Europe, they actually consider this a precious gemstone because it's in the family of your emerald. This is a blue beryl. The emerald is a green beryl, and it's not an inexpensive gem. You know that if you go into retail stores, traditionally, they may have you know, a piece here and a piece there, but they don't stock a lot of aquamarine.
But you're not going to see a necklace. You're not going to see, especially you're not going to see a beaded necklace. You might see a necklace in metal that has cut cabochons or faceted stones, or you might see like earrings, like with, you know, gold or silver, but they're going to be post styles. There might be one cabochon, but you're not going to see where you have something that has this much material. If you look at on Orshi, see, it's just look at this. I mean, it's something that you can wear almost any day with almost any outfit.
But as dressy as you want.
Yeah, if you just want, even, you know, you could dress up with it. If you want to dress down with it, you could dress down with it. It's just so multifunctional, so wear friendly.
Okay, I am going to leave that available for you. I know we're busy. How many of those have been spoken for, Miss Erin? Over 600 with about 300 people still waiting. You'll get it if you're on board. But I've also got to remind you, very popular. You all have great taste. We have such a value on our turquoise coupled back with lapis. We've mentioned this once. Almost 200 people have said, I've got to have it. This is Angel Peaks. We've talked about the quality and the vibrance and the intensity of the blue and the Angel Peak. Here it's coupled back with lapis. We took this from $109 to $69.90, and it's $13 and change on your charge card. Oh, when's the last time you had a chance to buy real turquoise and real lapis at $69.90? That'll be coming up, but you may want to grab yours early. Also, my Tanzanite bracelet, it is official. It is last call, and when this is gone, I hope we can do it at $109. That's supposed to be the HSN price, $109. I don't know. Look, all the way around you have Tanzanite. Then you have that, look at this, toggle style closure. You can put this on, take this off yourself because you adjust it yourself from $109, which is hopefully the price we can we bring it back at $109?
The problem we're having right now is that the guy that's the miner that we buy our Tanzanite rough from, I kind of got him in a weak moment and was able to get the rough the last time. He's not in a weak moment anymore.
Right.
And so, you know, right now, honestly, if I wanted to make this same bracelet in this exact same grade, the price would probably be not $109, it'd be at least maybe 3 times that.
Oh, okay. Well, $89.90. You can still get it, or at least under $200 if you can. $17 and change. I'll let you know when it's gone. But we are going to move right along to the earrings. And I knew you would love these. I really did, because we get a lot of calls for great earrings. And you know, you got to think about it, costume jewelry earrings, because I do this all the time when I'm shopping for clothes. Then you get to, you know, ready to check out. Then you start looking at their earrings and you're like, well, that's cute, but it's costume. Well, that's cute, but it's costume. But you're like, it goes with the outfit, and maybe it goes with that outfit, but it doesn't go with every outfit. But still, I think once you get on that euphoric, that you get that euphoric feeling of shopping, it's so funny. One time I was shopping with Bill Green, and I started having, now this is not funny really, but I started having these little heart palpitations. I mean, for real. I was like, I have found some great things, but I'm meaning to go to the hospital. I mean, like my pulse was racing. Anyway, thank goodness it was nothing. But my point is, you see costume jewelry at retail and you think it's beautiful. This is sterling silver. Genuine sterling silver and precious, beautiful, gorgeous gemstones. I'm gonna go through the gemstones because the turquoise is almost sold out. So here we go. Let's take a look, if we can, up close at each and every one. There you see how they look on Orshi. We were supposed to do these for $89.
Which was a fantastic deal.
It is, because they were priced at $135. We're doing them for $69. $69. Now she's wearing the Santa Rita turquoise. You want to tell us briefly about Santa Rita?
Okay, Santa Rita, it was a one-shot deal. It came from Cochise County in Arizona. So if you live down by Tucson, you know what Cochise County is. If you've ever driven east-west on I-10, you've gone through Cochise County. They were grading a road on a ranch, and they ran into this deposit. We got all the rough. It was a surface deposit, and literally, you're seeing the last of the last right here. We don't have any big pieces. You'll never see a necklace. You might see a couple of small rings or cabs, and that's it. So this is one of those materials, if you want to collect it, you might want to, and you don't have Santa Rita and you like to collect it, it's just a beautiful, gorgeous turquoise.
200 left in that Santa Rita turquoise. I'm going to show the back of these. That's a beautiful shot of the turquoise right there. Then we have the lapis. By the way, I just wanted to show you the back of these, and then we'll show those close again.
You could shave in this. Look at the polish on this.
Or put on your lipstick. Okay, so we're gonna go to that other shot so you can see the colors really closely again, because we have lapis in this as well. We talked about the difficulty in getting lapis. Then next to the lapis, you're gonna see we have malachite. We literally have almost no malachite, and we have malachite. And then we have the red coral earrings. The turquoise is almost sold out at this point. The next to go will be the coral, but they're all absolute. What is that one at the end?
Aquamarine.
Do we have aquamarine?
Yeah,
Because I don't have it.
We don't have it. Do we have it out here? Yeah, that looks washed out. It's not. It's blue.
Oh, here's the aqua. Look, it's blue. Look how blue that. I don't know. Again, it goes back.
When it goes to that light on that, when they do those bump shots, they have such intense light that it washes it out. But you can see it's a nice blue aqua.
No, we have aqua in this. These are 2 1/4 inches in the length. They're 3/4 of an inch in the width. Try to use express automated ordering if you want the turquoise. We're fewer than 100 of the turquoise left. But Jay, I love it because it's comfortable. I mean, it's a big look in an earring. It's a presence look. So even if you're wearing your hair down, it looks amazing. I love the length of this too, because it hits you exactly where it should to really, really frame the face. But the fact that you're getting something that has this much of a presence to it and this much of a wow factor, and one of those things that I think people will say, where in the world did you get it?
Yeah, so everybody understands and they know too, this is a project actually requested by our viewers. They wanted a standalone earrings, and then inevitably we would make standalone earrings, and then people would come back to us and they said, well, but could you make them in lapis, or could you make them in coral, or could you make them in opal, or could you, they always, even though they bought them one way, they also wanted them in a different stone. So we came up with the idea, you know what, why don't we make them, we'll come up with a great standalone earring, and then what we'll do is we'll, in our top 12 materials, for whatever that is right now, so you know turquoise is always going to be there, of the top 12 materials that we sell, why don't we select some of those materials and put them in the earrings? It's been unbelievably successful, because people will they'll buy 1 or 2 or 3 different materials, different stones, because they like the look. This is a fabulous look. And here again, these are all custom made. Everything's done by hand on it. The only thing that changes in any of this is the rough material that we use to cut the cabochon.
Jay, I'm going to put this beside the malachite because the turquoise is officially last call. There's your Santa Rita turquoise.
Santa Rita, which again, is very, very rare. And we're down to the last of the last. We can cut a few cabochons and then that's gone, and you won't see it ever again.
What about the, oh my gosh, you won't see it ever again. Okay, what about the malachite? Because the malachite is now second most popular. I know why, because we don't do malachite.
Remember about 4 or 5 years, 6 years ago, you used to see malachite all the time, right?
Right.
And now you do find malachite throughout the world, but this is Congolese, okay? It used to be the Belgium Congo, now it's the Republic of Congo. What happened is that they had a huge oil boom at first in the Congo, and then preceding that, they had a gold boom, a gold rush. So all the miners that were mining the malachite, the copper, all the different things, the sodalite, all the different things that we got out of that region, they all went to the oil field, or they all went gold mining, right? Either to mine for somebody or to file their own claims. So the whole mining industry shifted overnight. And so you just don't see malachite anymore. This malachite that you're seeing now here was purchased over 5 years ago, maybe more like 7. And we just, this is the finest malachite in the world. That's what it's known for. There's even malachite and that I can show you that's from the United States. But it's just real dark green, and it's grainy. The Australian malachite, it's green, it's got a little bit of black in it. But what's so amazing about the Congolese malachite is not only the color, but the banding in it. And it has a beautiful color banding, the lighter color. It's extremely hard, very hard, polishes nicely, very vibrant.
Okay, so in the turquoise, we have 70. So it is last call, and remember Santa Rita.
Santa Rita.
We have all that exists. You won't see any more Santa Rita. In the Congolese malachite, we are down to only a couple hundred. Those are going to be the first two to go. There's that beautiful aquamarine. You all love anything that Jay does in aqua.
You know what? In this, if you just bought that beaded necklace, think about this.
Ooh, yeah.
That would go perfectly back to this.
You are right. Look at that.
See, that would go perfectly back to that, and it was cut from the same rough material, same rough stock, same load. So you're getting that same look. And you know, if you think about it, I mean, if you bought like just a pair of aqua earring studs, what would you pay for a pair of aquamarine studs right now?
And then, okay, let me grab that. I'm gonna grab the turquoise and lapis that we have coming up, that $69 necklace, because this lapis, back with that turquoise and lapis necklace, would be absolutely out of this world. Look at that lapis.
And here again, how many people have that have lapis beads, or they bought lapis strands and you don't have anything to really wear with it? Or what's I think is cooler with these is they're really designer pieces. So maybe you just want that splash of color in the morning. You don't want to wear a necklace. You don't want to wear a bracelet. You know, you just want that splash of color in your ears. Something to, you know, just kind of, you know, put your outfit together for the day. And these are perfect for doing this. Like I said, this was viewer request, customer request. They wanted standalone earrings, but then they would always request it in a different material. So we decided, okay, we're going to offer them in different materials and just go with that. And it's been extremely successful. We don't do it every show, but what we do is we try to take that one unique design in a standalone earring and at least do it at least every other show or maybe every third show.
Okay, and then we have coral as well. So ask about the red coral. 50 people can get the turquoise. We took $20 off the price. They're only $69.90 and they are amazing. They are 2 1/4 by 3/4 of an inch. I'm gonna leave them on until they officially sell out. So hang in there. Oops, I gotta give you your aqua back.
Yeah, give that aqua.
Speaking of aqua, we have this gorgeous aquamarine necklace. Over 750 people said, I absolutely have to have it, and I promise you, you will not be sorry. It's $40 off the HSN price. It's under $20 on your charge card, and big, bold, beautiful beads of aquamarine that will take your breath away. Now, a lot of people, Jay, always ask for the 60-inch because they like to layer and they like to wrap and they like to do so many fun things with it. Whoopsie, this is coming up in about 5 minutes. This is our showstopper, and this is 60 inches in
5 feet.
Yeah.
5 feet.
I think it's so cute how Jay thinks he has to like translate inches for me.
She's very, very smart, but math is not her strong suit.
And he feels comfortable in saying that to 98 million viewers. Okay, so this was supposed to be, this gorgeous necklace was supposed to be $119. We're doing it at $79.90. And that's a lot of lapis and turquoise, 5 feet, in fact, if you want to think about that. Like, I'm 5'3", I'm only 3 inches taller than this necklace.
I'm not going to say anything, but there are show hosts that this is taller than they are.
That's true, that's true. Okay, we do need to mention for you as well, we have available for you this gorgeous opal necklace. Oh, this is pretty, but this is a 90-second special because this is a brand new Mine Find.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah, we took this from $204, brand new. We still took it down to $179. I gotta let Jay tell the story though before this is gone because I've never seen this, nor do I know the story.
This is Jalisco lavender opal. This is really, really rare. They went in, they showed us this about 5 years ago, and we've done very little bit of, it's really, really hard to get. They went in, it was a really small mine. They had somebody that had some money. They went in, they mined this out. So there is no more of this material. So to be able to get it is just a miracle to be able to buy the rough. And not only that, to buy the rough at a reasonable price where you can do something with it. This is brand new design, very contemporary, but if you're an opal person or if you like to collect unusual, unique opals or unique, even just any kind of like, you're a rock counter and you like unique rough materials, this is probably one of the more rare opals, and it's the only opal that I know of in the world that has this lavender color to it. It's very, very, like I said, very limited, very rare. Not a lot of it was taken out of the ground, and they mined it out. I mean, there is not a single speck left in the deposit.
Okay, we have fewer than 200 of these available, so we'll let you know when they're gone. And it used to be that we'd do every kind of opal that there was, but I mean, we've never had this. Never had this
particular, we have used a small, like I said, it's almost impossible to get, but we've never had this massive amount. And here again, I just recently acquired this about a year ago, and we got enough rough that we could do this one project, and that was it.
Okay, there's 150 left. We'll let you know when they're officially gone. We got to show you the earrings one more time because I think we're at almost 1,000 of these sold. Over 1,000 of these sold, and the turquoise, we have 20 of the turquoise remaining. Only 20 people can get that gorgeous turquoise, and we've got 150 of the malachite. So I'll run through the colors with you really quickly one more time, show you what we have. We have the malachite, but not for long. It's almost the only thing we have in malachite. We have gorgeous red coral, we have aquamarine, we have lapis, and we have turquoise, but $20 off the price that we were supposed to be doing on this, and under $14 on your charge card to be able to get this home. We still have Tyrone turquoise yet to come. Gorgeous Tyrone turquoise, impossible to find, but we have it, as well as so much more. So we have about 40 minutes left, actually 30 minutes left. Stay with us.
Don't miss a thing with our HSN app, available on Apple and Android devices. Get $10 off your first in-app purchase with code WELCOME10. Opt in to push notifications for early access to exclusive app-only deals. Shop faster than ever with exclusive new product videos, only on the iPhone. Watch HSN live anytime, any place. And the new shop and search features make finding your favorites easier than ever. Search app on hsn.com to download.
Who knew a little piece of plastic could be so much fun? When you apply for the HSN card, instantly get $10 off. It's all about you. Extra flex on the things you love. When you use your HSN card, get extra flex all day, every day on all jewelry, beauty, and fashion purchases. Plus VIP financing, VIP easy returns, exclusive offers, all with no annual fee. Apply now. Call 1-800-695-1418 or search HSN card at hsn.com.
We only have 20 minutes left. I don't know why I said 30 or 40. Time flies when I'm out here with Jay. Okay, so Jay, every time Jay and I are on, we take your calls. By the way, right now we're on Facebook Live, so go on HSN Facebook and you can talk to us live. You can actually write requests or questions or whatever. Everybody always asks us for these long necklaces, so we did it, and today we did it as a beautiful showstopper. This is brand new, only airing today and already popular. Take a look. Here we go. Okay, this was supposed to be $119. Jay, we're doing it for $79, which is almost $100 off the appraised price. It's $15.98 on your charge card to be able to get it home, and it's a combination of exactly what we were talking about before, that gorgeous Afghani lapis, and then 7 Peaks turquoise. So what a beautiful, beautiful combination. Now, there is a clasp on this, and I want to make sure everybody knows that because Jay listened to you. We used to have 60 inches where you could slip it over your head.
Yeah.
But if you want to wrap it 3 times, you need that clasp to help you do that. So you do have the clasp, so it's super, super easy to do.
On this one, you could probably wrap it 5 times.
You sure could, because it's 60 inches.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to put it back over here. You can easily layer this. Look at this with the turquoise and lapis we have coming out. Now, you would look like a celebrity stylist put you together if you did that. Look at this. If you happen to have one of our big, by the way, that's $79 too. My producer's going to kill me, but we had like 200 of those left from the start of the show. That's $79. We'll give you that information. But Jay, this is gonna be fun to have because we can do a billion different things with it.
Here's the deal with this, okay? This is the longest necklace that we make. So 60 inches, this is the longest. So we get so many requests for these. We did it in 2 of our top materials, turquoise and lapis. Nice high blue lapis, nice high blue turquoise. They go together so well. What I love about these, and I think what everybody loves about these, is you're making one buy. In this case, one ridiculous buy. I mean, as far as price-wise, this is brand new. We did it we saved it for Connie's Hour. We did it for just this show. So, but you make one buy, you make one purchase, and you get at least 20, maybe even 30 different looks you can do with it. You know, it's exponential how many designs. Every time we sat down one day and we were trying to figure out all the different things you could do with this, and every time we thought that we had it bracketed and somebody would come up with something, something else or a different way to wear it. But it's so versatile, and it really allows you to have, you know, just a standalone single piece that maybe you do it like Orshi did, where you layer it, or you can have it in a lariat, you can do it in trissade, you could even wrap it and do it as a multi-bracelet.
Okay, but this is a great look,
there's
isn't it?
There's just so many different things you can do with it. Here's when I was talking about layering, you could have the 3 rows of lapis, and then you could nestle it. But you could even layer how she's got it here with the strands. You could bring those down and put them at different lengths.
Sure, you could.
There's all kinds of crazy ways that you can do this. And the cool thing about it is it's so wearer-friendly, so easy to do, so user-friendly that it doesn't take hours and hours of trying to get it in position and everything. You can just flop it on, and reposition it. Isn't that cool?
Oh my gosh, look at this. Even bring the shorter one.
You can bring that up or even bring it even higher.
Oh, see, you can do so many.
You could bring this, it's even up like where it's like a choker, leave that down and then layer it. Think about all the different things you could do with it.
Well, and again, to have something.
See, or she just changed it, and now she's got it with a choker and then a longer, with a longer strand going down, which is hot in itself just to have that. That would be, I would guarantee that's over 30 inches right there. It's probably more like around 40 inches hanging down. So, I mean, it's just, no matter what you're, feeling that day or what you're wearing, it's one of those pieces that is not going to sit in your jewelry box. And I think that's so important, where you have so many things in your jewelry box, but you never really use them. I think it's kind of cool that you take things out and you accessorize with them. What's great with this, though, this is something you can really is meant to layer with, right? It's really meant, you can use it as standalone, but it's really, its main function is to layer.
Yeah, and again, it's 60 inches in the length. So you think about, that's 5 feet of beautiful, beautiful lapis and turquoise, and you have the clasp on it too. So literally, if you want to make this a choker style, that clasp enables you to wrap it and wrap it and wrap it. You literally could have like probably 5 strands as a choker style, or even more if you're using this as a bracelet. You know, these are the kind of things, when we look at our favorite celebrities and we see them in the magazines and we say, gosh, how in the world do they look so effortlessly perfect? Well, they don't do that. They have a stylist that they are paying hundreds of dollars per hour that gives them that effortlessly perfect look. But they have, we had one of the most famous celebrity stylists here, and she said she has like big tables. Like imagine, the tables where when you're at church on Wednesday and they're having the dinner Wednesday night, they have those big long tables. They have tables like that of necklaces like this that are 60 inches in the length, and they'll grab one and they'll throw it on, and they'll grab another one and they'll throw it on. So these become building blocks in your jewelry collection to do really cool things, and that's why we always get these requests for the 60-inch necklaces. And especially with that combination, Jay, it has to be one of our most popular combinations, the lapis and the turquoise.
One of the things, if you travel a lot, when I travel with my wife, of course, she carries a suitcase full of jewelry. So, and I've never been able to break her of that habit. So, but I get to travel in my group, my family. I get to travel a lot of times, and with the women in our company. And they love these longer links because they can take maybe 4 or 5 necklaces and they'll get 20 or 30 different looks, 40 different looks. Every day, they have these incredible looks on it. A lot of times, I always say, I wonder why didn't we do that? And then I realized we did do it. They're wearing ours. They're just combining them different. So,
but you didn't recognize
but
them.
I didn't even recognize my own designs.
I love it. Okay, hang in there because I realize we're busy, but we're trying to fit in as much as we can before we have to leave you. This necklace, yes, this necklace is still available, but just a few of these. This is beautiful Angel Peak with that same lapis in real, beautiful, perfectly calibrated beads. Now, we took this from $109 to $69.90. It's on FlexPay for you at $13 and change, so it goes beautifully back with our 60-inch strand, but I gotta be honest with you, it goes beautifully as a standalone, goes gorgeous back with your turquoise necklaces that you have. I would highly recommend that. We are gonna try our best to scoot that one into the show. And my necklace, everybody's asking about my Tyrone necklace. I'll give you that item number. It is next, but I'll give you the item number so you don't have to wait if you don't want to. It's 600-459. 600-459. So Dee, I hope you got that, 600-459. But now, this is gonna be a super quick special. This is the red coral Hishi that Jay said he started with, back with turquoise Hishi, and this is Seven Peaks turquoise, back with the gorgeous red coral. And Jay, I know you love this style. By the way, we've taken $20 off, even though it's brand new. And as you were saying, if you flip through magazines, this is kind of like a throwback to the 70s, but so hot now.
You know, and this is something, like I said, I travel a lot, and I'm really fortunate that I do go to a lot of places that are very cold and everything, but predominantly I go to more tropical because that's where a lot of the mining interests and a lot of the people I meet. And I've noticed this trend lately, and sometimes I have to do a double take, but this is even popular with men now. We wore them in the 70s. I had my turquoise, the first one I ever made in turquoise, I wore that for 10 years. I still have it to this day. You know, and I wore it for 10 years. But I'm seeing now this is a fashion trend where even guys are wearing these.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's perfect for a woman, but even mine doesn't have the flexibility where you can adjust it. Mine just has a hook and eye finding, and so it's 18 inches and that's it. But this is really, I think the key thing is this is something that really never goes out of style. They you know, maybe they're more popular now than they have been, you know, more just recently, but it's something that you're always going to have, and it's always going to be a standard base piece.
Okay, we are going to wrap it up, but if you would like a turquoise, Tyrone turquoise ring to match back with your necklace, we have 6 through 12 in this, and it was $79, customer pick at $79. We're doing it for $69, and we only have 300 of those available. But we're gonna talk about the necklace. I can barely stand to wait, because I love turquoise. Like, I love it, I love it, I love it. I've had the pleasure of working with Jay for over 20 years. I consider myself a turquoise collector, and if you don't have Tyrone turquoise in your collection, which most people do not, here's an opportunity to get it. In fact, here at HSN, and like I said, I've worked with Jay for more than 20 years, I can count on one hand the amount of times that I have offered Tyrone turquoise. So if I sound a little excited, I'm trying to keep it, you know, I'm trying to not go over the top, but I really am so thrilled that Jay has the connections, because he has connections in turquoise that no one else has. This is something you don't find. It looks like we've walked into a gorgeous gallery. This would be a one-of-a-kind piece. Who knows what the price would be? The lowest appraised price that we had on this was $270. We're doing it normally at $189, and it is an amazing value at $189, and we'll tell you why. But today it's fall priced at $149. It's on FlexPay for under $30, and if you have your HSN charge card, $24.98. You know, we were talking before when Jay started his business so many years ago. How many years ago?
42.
42 years ago. He bought from 27 different active mines
in America.
In America.
They were all U.S.
In America.
mines. Right.
Now there's one.
One of those is left.
Yeah, this was something that used to be available in the early 70s. And if you have old pieces of turquoise, maybe you have a piece of Tyrone turquoise. But today, you do not see it. And for us to put together a project, and when I say a project, something to bring on the air, you know, yeah, maybe Jay can get enough to do a single piece, But to do enough to bring on the air is so hard to do, but he did it. You have those custom cuts. You have a turquoise that is a very small deposit located outside of Silver City in New Mexico. And you're not only getting the Tyrone turquoise in that drop, which if we were just doing that beautiful pendant, but you get the necklace in the background. This goes from 19.5 all the way down to 23 inches in the length. To say it's popular is an understatement. And I wanna say, if you would like it, please hop on board, because my producer says we've got hundreds of people saying yes to it. So Jay, tell us the story with Tyrone.
Well, here's the thing with Tyrone, okay? This material, when I first started in business, wasn't even available. This came on the market about 10, maybe a little bit, 10, 12 years ago. We bought as much as we could. This is not commercially active mine. The person who's the miner that owns it, there's the stope that they actually, that they're mining out of. That's outside of Silver City. He is an engineer by trade. You can see where they've tunneled in, and you can see where they've come back in, they've tunneled back in the dig, and they dig this out of the veins. This is all done by hand. They have like a little pneumatic jackhammer, and there's the veins on that they chase inside. But he does this as kind of like a hobby. It's secondary to, he's a mining engineer by trade, and this is just something that he does on the side. So it is true, in the 1930s is when it was, original material was discovered. It was really super hot all the way through the 30s and 50s. It was the to-go-to turquoise, even hotter than Egyptian turquoise at that time. And then they just lost the deposit. It just kind of just petered out on them. This is a relatively new strike. There's not a lot of material, but here's what I love about this. Okay, you can, and I don't know if you can, okay, so every one is gonna be totally different, unique. Okay, watch this, kind of get a picture in your head.
Sure.
And this is what's so cool. Okay, these are all natural nuggets that we've just sliced in half.
Yeah.
Okay, let's turn that over.
Okay.
Okay, now we can go down. You see, well, this one doesn't have as much of a change in it. But usually the centerpiece, sometimes it'll have the matrix on one side, and on the other side it won't. Just like these. Sometimes if you turn them, they'll have matrix on one side, but they won't on the other side. And that's because they're natural. They're natural nuggets. And what we've done is we've just taken the nuggets, we've sliced the nuggets, we've left the texture on them. So that's the thing you saw in the veins when they cut the veins out. So you've got the thin veins of turquoise. So you've got kind of the rough edges on that. We just buffed that down because we wanted to leave that incorporate that into the design.
But see, look at Orshi's. Hers is different from the one that we have.
Right, do you see? And every one of them, every single one of these, that if we had them here and if we laid them out, all 5 or whatever that we have on the set here, you would see they're all unique and different in their own right. There are no 2 that are identical. You're truly getting a one-of-a-kind design.
And Jay, this was the turquoise that Tiffany first.
Tiffany in the 30s is the one, in the 30s, Tiffany is the one that was marketing it, and they were mining. Believe it or not, Tiffany used to be very active in mining industry. They also at one time owned the Mineral Park Kingman mine. So, I think they owned that in the 50s, if I'm not mistaken. So they were the ones that really brought contemporary turquoise to the market, contemporary design.
We've only got 2 minutes on this, so I know a lot of you are thinking about it. We have taken $40 off the HSN price, $40 off where we sold 4,000 of these when we launched it, to be able to have Tyrone turquoise. Because typically, and Jay, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but if you want Tyrone turquoise, you might find a single piece of it in a gallery.
We burnt all of our rough that we had to do this project right here. So right now, I might have enough to do a few hundred rings or something, or maybe do some earrings. But
Gosh, it's beautiful.
like you said, you don't see it. It's really not something that you see out there.
Okay, I'm gonna put this one on just really quickly because I adore this. I think this is one of the prettiest pieces across the board that we have. But then add the fact in that you are getting Tyrone turquoise. That to me is amazing. I love not only having turquoise, but having collectible turquoise, having something that honestly most people have never even seen, no matter where they're shopping. The only place I can think that you might run into a piece of it would be in a gallery if they had one piece. But this gentleman who mines it, he really, I mean, honestly, it's not like anybody else is really.
Well, he does it as a sideline hobby, and he's teaching his little daughter to help him mine it. So I think that that's kind of cool, you know. But it's not, I just want it clear. I mean, it's not mined out. They can still mine it. It's just that they don't get vast amounts of it. It's just, and you know, to be honest with you, you know, mining is not an easy task. It's very labor intensive, takes a lot of time. I've known, you know, on my mother's side of my family is the mining side of the family. That's where I got those genes, right? That's where I got my rockhound genes. My father's side, they're more ranching, agrarian type people, right? So, but the mining side comes from my mother's side of the family. And I will tell you, they are addicted to it. Miners are addicted to what they do. And they love, because I have to tell you, there is not a single mining operation I have ever been to in my life that is not a labor of love.
Right.
If you don't love what you do, then you will, and you don't love mining, you won't be a miner, because it's just heartbreaking sometimes. I call it legalized gambling. But it's so much work for really anything that you mine is absolutely intensive labor. Intensive labor.
Okay, I'm gonna leave this on, or she's gonna leave this on. I hope you can, I mean, look at that. I mean, if you saw this, if you saw me wearing it, you wouldn't think $149. I mean, this is just simply one of those just absolutely center stage pieces, no matter what you have in your jewelry collection. I hope you can get it under $30 to bring it home. Everybody's asking about the Tanzanite bracelet. We have fewer than 200 of those left. So that is a complete Tanzanite bracelet. You have the toggle closure that locks into place when you slide it up or you slide it down. Should be $109. We're doing it for $89.90, and it's under $18 on your charge card. But that's all genuine Tanzanite. All beautiful, genuine Tanzanite.
And mark my words, if you have the Tanzanite necklace and you want, but this is the first time we've ever done any matching sets. We did it for Connie's host pick, but right now, you couldn't ever even come close to that value. If you could do it right now with the material that I can buy, the cost of that would be no less than 3 times.
Okay, we have our final item of the hour. You're gonna see a clock almost immediately. Dee got that beautiful necklace too. So Dee, you're gonna love it when you see it in person. But this, hands down, one of the best values in the show because it's beads. It's like beautiful lapis and turquoise pearls. We sold this very successfully at $109. Today it is $69.90. It would go back so well if you were one of the lucky ladies who ordered our showstopper. See how great that goes with our showstopper. But if you have the single turquoise beads that we've done before, it goes lovely with that. If you are lucky enough to get this necklace, which we did in the first hour for $79, I still can't believe we had a lapis necklace like that for $79. This is a great, even if you just thought you were window shopping today, this is one I would say do, because you will find yourself reaching for it so often to pair back with other things, but as a single standalone. If you're a lady who loves classics and maybe you know, like things that are easy to throw on, because even, you know, day in, day out, you're wearing like a pair of jeans and even a little t-shirt. You put this on, it looks absolutely dynamite. If you could get the lapis earrings to go with this that we did, you know, the big drop like I'm wearing in the silver, that would be gorgeous as well. But Jay, tell us the story, because we took this from $109 to $69. We've only got a minute, but the problem with doing beads is the waste involved.
Yeah, and then Connie always wants them inexpensive. That's the biggest problem I have. So, see, yeah, if you truly want to waste the biggest waste of any rough material that you can ever do is to take something and make a round bead. Okay, and here's why. Nothing starts out round, right? So you have to cut, like, if you can imagine, like a sugar cube, right? Something square, like a cube, then you drill a hole in that, and then you buff it from there. You have to buff all that off. Well, all you're doing is grinding away material. So you're not only do you lose the material when you cut it, anytime that saw blade touches material, you turn it to dust, but then when you grind it, you're losing all of that. So I'm just telling you, in this case like this, in this particular design, you couldn't even buy the rough material to work this for what they're selling the whole finished design for.
Okay.
It's just an amazing value.
I hope you can get it. Jay and I'll actually see Jay back tomorrow night.
Yep.
I think
tomorrow night we're finishing up, and then I'm gone until the end of October.
Okay.
I'm catching up. Okay, as soon as Connie, I'm going home after that show, and I leave Monday afternoon, and I don't return till the end of October.
That's amazing.
I'm leaving the country, and hopefully they'll let me back in.
Leaving the country.
I'm going to 20 countries, 20 different countries.
In that short amount of time?
Well, 6 weeks, I'm a traveling man.
He's not gonna let dust settle on him. So I'll see you with Jay tomorrow night at 7. But I also want to let everyone know that we have our Bose wireless headphones at $50 off and on FlexPay at under $60. Always search hot items right there on hsn.com. We have those with free shipping as well, and they're under $60 to bring them home. Wonderful time to start shopping early for the holidays. Jay, thank you so much, my friend.
I always enjoy it, Constance.
Thank you. I do too.
See you tomorrow night.
And always learn so much. Math and about gemstones.
I learned more from her son.
Right?
He's smarter than I am.
Smarter than I am, for sure. Callie's up next with him on. Stay with us.